Hello, everybody. He's gonna cover his eyes.
She's a Zendikar angel.
Yeah, exactly.
They had the halos around their eyes. They were blind to the truth of the Eldrazi.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think they retconned that, honestly.
Did they?
They kind of retconned everything about Zendikar.
True. Yeah, they more or less had to with the direction they were going in.
Well, they made Nissa super racist in the first one.
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she super racist? We're playing Modern today! So I'm playing a mono-white Panmeria deck, which is Panharmonicon and Panmeria, the land, not the angel. It's really sweet. Basically, the idea is you flicker for value white things. So it's running... How come I can't remember the name of this
Flicker
card?
Wisp.
Inquisitor Exarch is a good win condition because you can either gain 2 life or have an opponent lose 2 life. But yeah, basically, if you have a Panharmonicon in play and you get 2 flickerers that are different, so if you have like a Restoration Angel, let's say, and a...
Felidar Guardian.
Felidar, yeah. Then you basically go infinite and you get infinite enters the battlefield triggers.
And since they're flickering multiple things, if you have an extra rider creature, you're just getting him repeatedly.
Exactly, yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And you have, of course, Panmeria for longer games too.
The late game value,
just get stuff back. You also have the Pilgrim's Eye combo with Panmeria, so you can actually get to that many planes pretty quickly if you assemble that contraption.
Knight of the
White Orchid.
Yeah, Knight of the White Orchid.
A little harder to get off, but
yeah,
if you do...
The first time, probably, but
Yeah.
if you have a Panharmonicon and he's getting you 2 lands, then probably not again.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty sweet little deck. Saffron Olive special, again. I changed a few things, but, yeah. And yours?
And I am playing Vampire Rally. So it's a vampire deck that utilizes Kalistra Highborn and Blood Artist to basically drain our opponents out by sacking our creatures and then using Rally the Ancestors and the other white card that can buy them back from our graveyard to do it again. But it's also running the Lord because sometimes you just want to beat down with vampires and it's one of the options presented.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is even the creatures in your deck other than like Blood Artist are still reasonable.
Yeah, like even if they have ways to deal with those, we can still just beat down by buying back our board all of a sudden.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so that's exciting stuff. Let's roll 60-sided. See who goes first. Where did we do this last time? I don't even remember. 2! Come on! Please get a 1. Please get a 1. Please get a 1. Oh god, please get a 1. That's a 27. I was going to turn it to 1, but I can't find 1, so you win.
So difficult. I seen it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, man. All right, so you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those. Whoop.
And for me, ta-da! All right, these off. I think this hand will be fine on the draw.
Marsh Flats, Turgo.
Draw a card. That makes it better. Panmeria the Sky Ruin. Go ahead.
End of your turn, correct that. Godless Shrine tapped.
Got it.
Untap. Draw for turn. Swamp. And a Martyr of Dusk.
Okay. It's the one that makes a 1/1 vampire when it dies?
2/1 vampire that makes a 1/1 vampire.
Yeah. Draw a card. Here's a Plains and a Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Swamp. no real point in attacking. So here is a Blood-Thrown Vampire.
Sure.
Enter go.
That can get over it pretty easily. Draw a card. Wow. Alright. Knight of the White Orchid.
I do have more lands than you.
That is true. Get a plains.
It's coming tapped or untapped?
Untapped.
Nice.
Just put into play, shuffle your library. Even though that's old wording. Unfortunately, that is my land for the turn.
Yeah, you don't have a second land to follow it up.
No. But I can potentially take out your sack outlet.
So you path that, but I could get a land. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Can
Also,
sacrifice itself to itself?
Yeah. Also kind of a sweet combo with Knight of the White Orchid. Path to Exile.
Yes. Giving your opponent the land. That way he can knight. And rebuy that tempo. And where is this plains? There it is.
Yeah, and I can't attack with a Wall of Omens, so pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, I think that changes what we do.
Ugh, that's scary.
Legion Lieutenant.
Yep.
So now he's a 3/2.
Yep.
Legion Lieutenant. Now he's a 4/3.
Oh, alright. That gets over Wall and Knight.
4.
16.
Enter go.
Gross. Draw. Ugh. Really? I mean...
You got another knight?
I do. That was my top deck. This time we'll get this played.
It's basically a land.
Yeah. More or less. Although, if I somehow get another land this turn, I can play it. Because I haven't played a land this turn yet. And the reason I say that, of course, Wall of Omens. Draw a card.
Oh, so I
Go
make
score.
this giant board, and
Yeah.
you have the perfect answers to all of it.
I have a lot of duplicates, but yeah.
It's like duplicates of the wall and the first striker to just make combat really annoying.
Yeah, those guys are pretty absurd.
This is what it felt like to face down all those first strikers.
Yes, indeed.
But the walls just make it worse.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not going to draw lands, drawing Knight of the White Orchid's pretty good. Do you get another Lord?
I wish, but it still wouldn't have even been enough to get over your knights.
True.
And 2 mana for Blood-Thrown Vampire.
Yeah.
And 2 mana for Kaszas Highborn.
Okay, so this one you have to pay mana each time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it drains for 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
It only works on vampires.
Which is your
Which
entire
is my
deck.
entire deck. Enter go.
I guess technically those Eldrazi spawns aren't.
Yes, the Eldrazi spawns made by the one vampire are not. But he's 2 vampires.
Let's see. Is that worth doing? Probably not. Untap. Draw a card. Ugh. Yeah, that's not great. Let's see here. If I...
You can't really attack into anything.
No, I can't.
Even my weakest creature is a 3/3.
So I think this turn we gotta Panharmonicon.
Oh.
Do a little setup. What else? Anything else? Path that.
Path or sack outlet, huh? This
Not
time
sure if
we'll
that's the right one, but
sack it to itself.
okay. Not sure if it's better to path that or path this, but I don't know. We'll see. Go ahead. I also didn't do it on your upkeep because
Untap.
you could have potentially done a bunch of shenanigans.
Yeah, you didn't want to let me untap. No. Draw for turn. Three mana for a Yeheni Undying Partisan, who is another sack outlet.
Ah. Indestructible.
Yeah, he just gains indestructible, so he's not as good.
Yeah. You can't just win out of nowhere with him, I guess.
4.
Yeah, I guess it's 4, isn't it? Take it. Yeah. 12.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Alright. Could really use some planes. But I guess I'll take this. Another Wall of Omens. So with Panharmonicon, we draw 2 cards.
Nice.
There's a planes. Here's a planes.
They make excellent chump blockers for my 4/4.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
With pseudo indestructible, since you can never really block them because he'll just drain you and become indestructible.
How worried am I about dying out of the blue? I guess not. 12. You got a sack outlet. You only have 3 black sources. So that's
this
6.
Plane does kind of ruin that.
Yeah. I could probably live one more turn. Here's another Panharmonicon. Go ahead.
Gotta go for broke, huh?
Yes.
End of turn. I will sacrifice a Martyr of Dusk to make him indestructible and drain you for 2.
10.
21. And we don't have a 1/1 vampire, so here's a human.
Yeah, sure.
It's a 3/3
Does it fly?
No, it has
Just
lifelink.
Okay.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, that's kind of terrifying. Fortunately, he's got 2 first strikers, so even though it could be good,
Ooh, yeah.
it's still not really great. Also, it's not a black source, which is kind of unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Two mana for Blood Artist.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that can drain you for kind of a lot.
Yep. What could you get me to right now if you did it? Let's see. So you'd probably want to use Highborn once. So that'd be 2.
Well, I could use Highborn twice.
Oh, yeah, sure. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so still not enough. Quite. Unless you have other shenanigans, of course.
Attack. For 7.
So
that's just a 3/3 with lifelink.
Yeah. And this is how big?
A 4/4.
So I can't take that. Is it worth it at this point? I think so. Block both those.
Block both those?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll let damage, so I gain 3. Go to 24.
And then this is a 4 naturally, so it kills this. And then you get, I believe, a counter on it because a creature I control died.
5. And yeah, I think it's worth putting our shields down to get out a Pawn of Ulamog.
Ooh, yeah.
It makes Blood Artist significantly better.
Yes, I think I have to win this turn.
Enter go.
Or I'm not going to win. Untap. Draw a card. Well, that's certainly not quite the key to victory I was hoping for. But what can we do this turn? We can 4, 5. guess that's probably best for now. 4, 6. Okay. I have my plan. Inquisitor Exarch. So when it enters the battlefield, I choose one, I gain 2, or target opponent loses 2. You're 24, so I'm not sure I want to hit you yet. So I'm going to gain 2 3 times. So I'll go to 16.
That is rather annoying.
Then, what do you got up here? I guess I don't have good attacks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Then we're also going to go for a Flicker Wisp.
You're going to be drawing a lot of cards, aren't you?
I get 3 triggers from this. So I'm going to go that. So those get exiled until my next end step.
It's unfortunate I could drain you for 9 with my board, just because Yeheni says sacrifice another creature.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'll play Ghost Quarter as my land for turn.
The Bloodthorn Vampires had no such weakness.
Yeah. And then I will pass the turn. Okay, so I'm going to deal with these things one at a time. So this Wall of Omens says draw a card, so I'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Are you going to have to discard the hand size?
I might. Then this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do have to discard 1 card. But I gotta deal with the rest of this first. So I also have 3 more of these triggers happening as well. Do I feel safe at 16? That's the real question. Drain you for 4. I will gain 4, you can lose 2. So I'll go to 20.
22.
And then, still on my end step, which is really weird, we're going to path probably the sack outlet would be best, I imagine. Because you've got a little bit of redundancy here, so I'm going to attempt to path the sack outlet.
Yeah, Indestructible doesn't stop path, does it? So...
That way I don't have to discard.
Yeah, it's probably best to just let that happen.
Okay.
Damn. He's slightly weaker by that.
Yeah. And then got just the right amount of cards, so I'll pass the turn.
Find a swamp. Untap. Draw for turn.
Do you get another sack outlet?
Here's a sack outlet.
Alright. Well, I'm at 20, so I'm not super worried about dying just to that, but still gonna be close.
Yeah. Because I can drain you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, remember you get 3 Claustria Highborns.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 3 Callistias would be 16.
Yeah.
So, by gaining that life, he did stop me.
Yeah, it did buy me a turn. Which is nice.
And can I really attack through that board? No, because you can first strike a lord.
Yeah, the combat math gets so complicated when you have lords in the first
so
strike.
assuming, so if you double block this with the lords, Then this would be a 2/2, which could trade with a 2/2. This would be a 2/2, which could just get chumped. 2/2, 2, or yeah. So no, this would be a 3/3 and a 3/3. So these would probably get chumped. So a 2 could get through. Blood Artist would be 1/2, so it wouldn't really want to attack. So I could get 2 damage through. That's still not enough. That's best case scenario. Yeah, I have to pass.
All right.
And you could have some terrifying turns this time.
Draw for turn. Oh, it's going to be.
Yeah, after drawing 6 cards, I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
It is going to be. Here's a Radiant Fountain, so gain 2 life.
Oh, no.
22.
Well, Flicker Wisp is one of the cards in your hand, so maybe.
I also drew, 7 cards total last turn?
6 cards.
6 off this and then my draw step?
Oh, yeah, I guess your draw step.
So that's pretty good. But unfortunately, fortunately for me, I guess, I think I just have you dead. So, just gotta think about this correctly. So I'm gonna cast Felidar Guardian. Respond to that by making up mana, because this is gonna be one of my flicker targets.
Yeah.
So I get 3 flickers. So it's gonna be this, this, and this. So I will 2 to you 3
20.
times. Because I get 3.
16, I guess.
And then I draw 3 cards, and then I gain 6 life. So I go to 28.
Yeah, I don't think I'm draining you out anymore.
1, 2, 3. No, I know you're not, because I also have...
Oh, you have another.
Restoration Angel.
Yes.
So the way this works, I'll probably just like flicker these guys or a land or something just to avoid having to draw a bunch of cards and keep track of my mana. But basically, when you have 2 flickerers like this in play, Restoration Angel, you flicker a non-angel. So I get 3 of those. So I pick Felidar Guardian as one of them. And then I pick Inquisitor Exarch as another one, and Radiant Fountain as the third one. So those all happen again. I gain 6 life. I do 6 to you.
Well, Restoration Angel can't target that. It has to be a creature.
Oh, sorry, the Felidar Guardian.
Yeah, the Felidar Guardian can target that.
So I'll just pick one of these because I don't even really feel like drawing cards. So basically what ends up happening there is...
Nothing here.
Nothing here. You take 6.
Yeah, I take 6 from that, go to 10.
And then when the Felidar Guardian gets exiled and comes back, it gets 3 triggers, as long as one of them is Resto, one of them is this.
And then you can target the fountain.
Then I can target the fountain. So I will do that. So these all go away and then immediately come back. So another 6 to you, and I gain 6 this time. And then, as long as one of these targets the other one, you can just do that infinitely until you won. So one more go. And
one more go, and then I'm dead.
Yeah. All right.
Damn it, Yanni. We could have had this win if you didn't say sacrifice another creature.
Yeah, I got some good cards off those Wall Omens that time. I could have went a whole bunch of different angles. I probably could have even somehow managed to, if I ghost quartered my lands, I can flicker Knight of the White Orchid. You would have more, I'd have to fail to find.
Yeah.
And then you would have more lands than me, but I'd get more off this, and then I'd have enough to activate Panmeria. But, yeah. So, that was game 1. It was actually a really close game.
Yes, it was.
Which is pretty exciting. And we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And for me... less exciting than the last one, but we'll see how it goes.
Godless Shrine tapped. Jergo.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Bloodstained Mire. Crack that going to 19. To find a swamp. And a Blood-Thrown Vampire.
Sure.
Jergo.
I know you have a million of these, but I'm going to path that right now.
I'm going to sack it.
Sure. Don't want to land?
Don't want to land.
Draw.
I more just want it in the graveyard.
Sure. Here's Plains. Go ahead. Yeah, Pat's a little better against this deck than most.
Untap. Draw for turn. Urborg, in case you need some black over there.
Sure.
And a Yahenni, Undying Partisan. Dues.
Well, I'm kind of liking the plan of taking out all your sack outlets. So I'm going to path that one.
This one gets path because he can't sack to himself.
No.
And I have an Urborg. So.
Basically, with the hand I have to stall until I draw stuff. So, this works.
And thanks to Urborg, this Plains is a dual land.
True.
And yeah, it's your go.
Tap. Draw a card. I mean, I guess that's fine. Here's a Ghost Quarter.
You could get rid of my dual land.
I could. Then you just... Oh, I guess you can't fetch another one because you only have one Plains. It's true. Didn't even think about that.
I was more talking breaking Urborg, but...
Oh,
yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to Flicker Wisp a Ghost Quarter. And step. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Not a lot of value in this Flicker Wisp, but having him in play, I think, is
Bloodstained Mire.
It was that or nothing this turn, so...
Bloodthrown Vampire.
Yep.
And a Blood Artist.
Ugh. Okay.
Go.
Yeah, I guess maybe going after the sack outlets wasn't the best idea.
I have slightly more sack outlets than I do payoff cards.
Yeah?
Because I think there's 9 thanks to Yahenni, and there's only 8 of this and Plist Highboard.
Sure. These are a little scarier than this, though. Like, draining me one at a time, I can usually kind of live with, but the capacity to have, like, a 25-25 attacker randomly is pretty scary. Panharmonicon.
Yep.
And why not? We'll bash you for 3.
16.
I guess the why not might be if you, like, dump a ton of creatures and just kill me. But, pass
If the
turn.
Bloodthorn Vampire all of a sudden becomes a monster.
I mean, you'd have to sack, what,
I guess end of
10
turn.
things?
Track this going to 15.
You'd have to sack 10 things. Oh, I guess not with Bloodthorn, or Blood Artist out. Then you'd only have to sack somewhere less than 10.
Godless Shrine.
Oh well.
Untap. Draw for turn. A Martyr of Dusk.
Yep.
And we shall attack you for 1.
Take it.
Sack
obviously.
this to drain you.
19.
And sack this to drain you.
18.
17.
So it's 5?
And 5.
13.
It is your go.
Tap. Draw card. What will that do for me? And now I'm a little more worried, probably, about dying just on the backswing. If I'm not careful. Play Ghost Quarters, my land for turn. If I do this, then I get... Okay. Cast a Felidar Guardian. So, get 2 triggers off this. Unfortunately, these 2 don't go infinite.
I mean, they do, just very, very slowly.
Yeah. not all in one turn.
Not all in one turn.
But what I'll do with that is I will exile 2 planes so they come back. And I'll play a Blade Splicer. This gets me 2 golems. And I'll bash you for 3.
Go to 14.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. It is your go.
Intriguing. Tap. Draw. Guess that's fine. Sure. Pilgrim's Eye. So when it enters the battlefield, I search for a basic. Since I have a Panharmonicon, I will search for 2 basics. And we gotta get the foils again. There's 2 full art foils in this deck.
Yeah, the foil guy's got to get the 2 foils.
Yeah. Clearly. I didn't even realize we had 2 foil Pilgrim's Eyes.
Well, this one's from
random sets.
this one's from the
Yeah.
set where you bought quite a lot of, so that one makes sense.
Well, and a set that every pack had a foil.
Yeah.
And it's just the common.
Exactly, like that one makes sense.
So I'll play 1 as my land for turn, because I haven't done that yet. Then what? I guess pressure is king. Attack you for 9.
So I shall rally my ancestors.
I was afraid of that.
I mean, there's not much in there. There's Bloodford
True.
Vampire and a Martyr.
True. Enough to take out a golem.
Yes, there's at least that. So we shall sacrifice this to this Bloodthorn Vampire, draining you for 1.
12.
And then we shall... How best to do this? Sacrifice this guy to him.
Sure.
Drain you for 1.
11.
So 16. We shall block
So that's up to 5, right?
a golem. Yes, that's 5/5. And we'll take 6.
Okay.
So go to 10.
Yep. So this kills the golem, and this one triggers for me as well.
Yes.
So I have a creature dying, drain me for 1.
go to 11.
And you took damage already, yeah?
Yes.
Pass turn.
End of your turn.
More.
While I have it, since I have Revolt, I will kill your Felidar Guardian.
Ooh. Yep.
That way you can't go infinite on me.
And a drain for 1. So you killed something?
Yes, 12.
9.
Untap. Upkeep. In response to the exile trigger from Rally, I will
Yep.
sacrifice this to this guy.
Okay. 8.
Drain you for 1. Go to 13. And draw for turn. Well, that's not really what we wanted to draw. Well, since we have Revolt, we'll Fatal Push that.
Sure. 7. Don't forget to gain life.
Yes, 14. And we have a 3/3. So 3.
Yeah. 4.
Enter go.
Maybe taking that's a mistake. I don't know. Draw a card. Ugh. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna draw like that, it's definitely a mistake. Another Panharmonicon. Land for turn. Guess I should probably leave Ghost Quarters up. They do a little more. Not that it really makes a difference. Oh. So my golem no longer has first strike. which...
I mean, it doesn't really matter when you
doesn't really
down to
matter.
0.
You're at 14. I mean, if you can present 4 guys, you can present 4 guys, so bash with these. For 6.
Take it. Go to 8.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw
Plus,
for turn.
I mean, you used 2 pushes already, so you having a third one is not super likely.
Bloodstained Mire. Attack you for 1.
Block.
Sack Blood Artist to it. Pump, drain you for 1.
3.
9.
Does that say whenever...
Yeah.
Blood Artist
Or another creature
Okay.
dies.
Sure. Yep.
So, that
This
dies.
dies. No Blood Artist in play, so don't have to worry about the drain from that.
And since I have Revolt...
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
Fatal Push that. That was my draw for the turn.
Jeez.
The last Fatal Push from my list.
Wow.
Enter go.
Well, I don't think this little golem's gonna do it. That might help a lot, actually. Yeah. Panmeria the Sky Ruin.
How close are you to that?
I am technically 1 off because I could Ghost Quarter my Ghost Quarter to find planes.
Yes.
Which I probably won't do because I'm still 1 off. I don't really want that to be untapped, so pass turn. Because at this point, any creature would kill
any
me
creature
if I
would
said
kill
this
you
in.
if you attack, so. Untap. Draw for turn.
Don't really want to die immediately.
He's kind of... He's a Legion Lieutenant.
Okay,
I got 2 power.
that's not terrible.
Sure go.
I'm gonna Ghost Quarter my Ghost Quarter.
You don't want to wait to see if you draw something?
But this triggers on upkeep anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'd like to get the lands out of my deck, to be perfectly honest. So I guess that comes in untapped.
Ghost Quarter, your Ghost Quarter, my own Ghost Quarter. It's not really a line you ever see.
Plus, I don't think you have many utility lands that I really care.
I have
all
the
that
Vault,
much about.
and then I have Urborg, but yeah.
So, no trigger there. Draw for turn. That one is fine. Here's an Inquisitor Exarch. I will gain 2 life. Going to 5.
Oh,
And then I'll play my 7 planes. Oh, sorry. I have 2 Panharmonicons, which
Yeah.
I forgot about. So it's
Right.
actually 6 life.
it's 6 life.
You're
Unless you want
at,
to drain me,
you're
I'm at 9.
right? 2, 4, 6. I could put you to 3. That doesn't seem good. So, well, nah, that doesn't seem good. So I will just gain 6 then. So I'll gain 4 more, going to 9. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Can you do it?
That doesn't quite get me there. The Pawn of Ulamog.
Yep. Close.
If it's any kind of drainer, he'd be excellent, but
Yeah.
yes. By himself, he doesn't do a whole lot. Attacking you doesn't really get me anywhere. Sure go.
It's exciting. I've never actually triggered an Panmeria before. So, I have 7 or more planes. I can return a creature from a graveyard to the battlefield. It's going to be Felidar Guardian.
Now you wish you drained me.
A little bit. Well, I was a little more worried
Yeah, you were
about
worried
what
about
you could
me.
do.
Yeah, what I could top deck.
Yeah.
And killing
Like-
you, potentially.
Like a rally would just end it right there if I
Yes.
didn't do that. It probably would have anyway, but I haven't really done the math on it. So
But
anyway,
like drawing a... If I drew
Yeah.
just a Blood Artist, I would have had enough to kill you, so...
yeah, so I get 3 exiles with this. I guess it's just going to be 2 planes and an Exarch. So,
You don't want to bounce that?
Not particularly. So, I'll do that, and I guess, yeah, this, well...
You have the Flicker Wisp in there, too, so...
I do. Yeah, I'll this time make you lose 6.
Go to 3.
Because I still get to draw for turn. Are you kidding me? Another Ghost Quarter. Oh, I really didn't want to give you another turn. Go ahead.
I mean, you could have attacked and tried to force something, but... Oh, I guess you only had the 3/3
Yeah.
that was attacking.
And you can make this huge. So.
Untap.
Not really giving much, but this Flicker Wisp does do the trick, unless
Draw
you can deal
for
with
turn.
this stuff.
Attack.
How much?
4... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. Take 5. Going to 4.
Yeah. Marsh Flash.
Ah.
Crack these, going to 1.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Swamp.
I was a little worried.
Swamp.
Your first one was just going to fetch a shock land and kill you.
Intrigo.
All right.
I guess I have an Eldrazi spawn, actually.
Yeah, you should have an Eldrazi spawn. Not that that really matters, because Panmeria triggers, I will get back Flicker Wisp. I get 3 off this, so it's going to be...
You could just get rid of my blocker and
I could do that.
get rid of my board.
I could do that.
And then just tack.
Yeah, I'm debating it. Yeah, I'll exile that, and that. And then draw for turn.
You could just kill me with this.
I could. We're going to do this first, though. Here's a Knight of the White Orchid for no value. And
Yes, I only have 7 lands, so...
Whoosh.
1. Dead.
Oh, man. That was actually another close game, surprisingly. After I gained all that life, it wasn't as close,
I had
but...
a good top deck,
Yeah.
I could have rebought, like Return to the Ranks or another of the Rally the Ancestors probably would have done it even with you at 9.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Yeah, a rally off the top, I think, would have killed me no matter what. But, so that was 2. Do you want to fit in a third one anyway?
Yeah, I never really went
Food
off,
price?
so let's see if we can manage that in the third game.
You got it. All right, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And for me, I also just realized that this is the first time in a long time you've been going for a booby prize. It's usually me that tries to just get one game in. Alright.
Swamp. And a Viscera Seer.
Ooh.
Which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, somehow. We've
Intrigo.
seen like a million Bloodthrone vampires, but... draw a
It's
card.
like always the Bloodthrone vampires.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Isolated Chapel.
Yep.
We control a swamp, so it gets coming untapped. And... a Legion Lieutenant.
And then
Attack you for 2.
Seer beat down 18.
Intrigo.
That was good timing. Here's a Plains. Here's a Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Wow. Go ahead. Jeez.
Untap. Draw for turn. Concealed Courtyard.
Yep. Also good timing.
Yes, very good timing. Untapped. And so you have a wall, so you can block some of my damage. Here is Gehenny, Undying Partisan.
Ooh, haste guy. Hasty 3/3.
7.
What's biggest? The hasty 3/3?
Yeah, the hasty 3/3.
It's when a creature I control dies. You get
Yes.
trigger. Okay, so That's still pretty safe. So
Yes, he can't pump himself.
14.
Enter go.
Draw. Did not mean to do that. Oops. That first.
Yes.
Get the planes.
Don't accidentally play the planes and then the knight.
For some reason, I forgot what turn we're on, and I'm like, well, I've been missing land drops left and right, but I actually haven't yet.
No, you haven't yet.
I kept a sketchy one-lander, so...
and it's worked out?
Well, I kept a one-lander with that, and I figured that would probably get me there, so... Play planes for turn. And then here's an Inquisitor Exarch. I'll gain 2 life, because I'm on the back burner right now. 16. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here is a Martyr of Dusk.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've assembled most of a contraption.
Yeah, and Henny's only 3, and you kind of have a 0-4, so he's not attacking very well. I don't want to lose the other guys, so sure go.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Planes. Sketchy one-lander sure is working out. Yours apparently not so much.
No, I kept 2 lands, and I to get the Concealed Courtyard on time, but I didn't get my 4th land.
Yeah, I don't have good attacks either. Attack for 2.
I'm very confused on why. Block with a 3/3?
Path the Lord.
Sacrifice the Lord to give him indestructible?
Sure. Path you, Henny.
What can you do? We'll find a swamp.
And then we will play a Flicker Wisp, which will, I think, hit Wall of Omens. So that comes back on my end step. Draw a card. Go ahead.
Untap. See, you appear to be playing like me today, where you always have the removal spell. And not just one, like all of them.
Oh, wait. You're editing this one today? Wait till you see what happened there.
Yay.
Yeah.
So, Kaszas Highborn.
Yeah.
And
It's ridiculous.
it is your go.
Draw a card. 4. Yeah. Path that.
In response, sacrifice Martyr of Dusk to scry 1. And I will pay to drain you for 2.
14.
22. We're going to scry 1, and that is going to go on... Nah, that should stay on top. And then we shall sacrifice Callista Highborn to itself and pay 1.
Well,
to
you're
drain
sacking it to this, but you're...
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Sacking it to that, but
Yep.
it can still trigger itself to drain you for 2.
12.
24. And
then
scry 1.
Fizzles,
And then
because
we'll leave that on top.
you guys dead already. Now just a couple 1/1s. So 7.
I will block this 2/2
Okay.
and take 5 and gain 1 from the lifelink. So 4, so 20.
Yep. Felidar Guardian, exile Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp comes back, exile Wall of Omens. That comes back on end step. Draw a card. I guess I could have flickered this, which could flicker Wall of Omens, but same result. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. It's your go.
You just like drawing like the worst you've ever drawn today or something?
I mean, I did leave that on top.
I guess that's true. Yeah, you did scry something at the top, so it must be pretty good. Still only have 4. So if it's a rally for 2, you get all 3 things back. Seems pretty good. Panharmonicon.
Yep.
And none of those fly, at least. So I will attack for 2 in the air. 3 in the air, sorry.
And we do have a rally for 2. Doo-doo-doo. But we have to take that. 17.
Okay. And that's all I got. Good.
Untap. On my upkeep,
Yep.
I shall sacrifice Martyr of Dusk.
So this is in response
in
to
response
the
to
rally.
the exile trigger. Sacrifice Martyr of Dusk. And I shall pay to drain you for 2.
10.
19.
You also get a 1/1.
Yes, he gets human. And we will scry that to the bottom. And then we shall sacrifice the human, or the 1/1 vampire, to scry 1.
And drain me?
Drain you.
8.
21. And that gives to the bottom. And then we will sacrifice Legion Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's going to die anyway, so.
Well, it's going to get exile anyway.
Yeah.
So, scry 1,
Oh, that's
drain
way
you for
better.
2.
6.
Yeah, Concealed Core. Yeah, you're not very good, so you're going to the bottom. And finally, the Callistra Highborn.
Yep.
We will sacrifice and pay its trigger to itself.
4.
25 to scry 1.
Is this the card?
Is that the card? It's fine. Sure. Yeah, so now draw for turn, finally.
Yep.
Godless Shrine tapped.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, I hate to do this to you. Here's a Plains. Here's another Felidar Guardian.
Of course.
I actually had redundancy at a resto too.
Wow.
Yeah, this was pretty nutty.
Just
I know.
every time.
I know.
This must be what it feels
I'm
like.
gonna be honest, it felt pretty good.
Yeah.
It did
I
feel
mean,
pretty good.
I do this to you a lot, but God, it's annoying to be on the other side of this.
Yep.
Every game.
So, yeah, I explained this once already, but these two do work in tandem because it just says another target
Yeah,
permanent
it
you
doesn't
control.
specify like a cat or a beast.
Yeah. So one exiles the other, and an Inquisitor Exarch, and then when they both come back, do the same thing.
Exiles
with
the other one and the Inquisitor
and then just
and drain me for 2 repeatedly.
drain for not really drain. I don't gain life,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right. I think that might be the first time ever that I've won 3 games in a row, though. So
Yeah, there you go.
considering that I'm on the back of like 9 out of 10 have been losses this year, feeling pretty good about this. All right, so that was this matchup. Kind of sucks we didn't get to see a ton of what your deck does, but I think we got the gist of it at least because you
Yes,
did.
I
manage
did.
to
Yeah,
sort of go
I
off
could
a few
sort of
times.
go off a few times,
Yeah.
but it was kind of difficult going through
Oh,
3
yeah.
paths every
yeah.
game.
Yeah. And all the first striking and walls and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so that was this matchup, and we'll see you back for Friday for a regular scheduled thing.
Boy.